Hi students, welcome to my channel. In three-dimensional geometry, direction cosines and direction ratios topic is there. It will play very important role in JEE Mains exam. We observe that from three-dimensional geometry, that means in vector algebra also belongs to three-dimensional geometry. Ultimately, we can expect from vector algebra, 3D geometry, that means direction cosines, direction ratios, plane and 3D line also. So from these concepts we can expect minimum 3 questions in JEE exam. So you should concentrate on 3-dimensional geometry. This is my suggestion. So one question you have to see that based on that 3-dimensional geometry related to direction cosines and direction ratios. The direction ratios of the line AB are 6, minus 2, 9. If the line AB makes angles alpha, beta with OY and OZ respectively, where O is the origin, then sin square alpha minus sin square beta. It's very simple question here. First, direction ratios. We have one important formula, check that formula. We have if A, B, C are direction ratios, DRs of any line, A, B, C are direction ratios, then the direction cosines, DCs of a line, A by square root of A square plus B square plus C square, B by square root of A square plus B square plus C square, C by root of A square plus B square plus C square. This is the formula for direction. Already given direction ratios. So here ABC is equal to 6 minus 2, 9. First calculate root of A square plus B square plus C square, which is equal to root of 36 plus 4 plus 81, which is equal to here 40 plus 81, 121. 121 means 11. So we can write as direct. These are the direction ratios, DRs. DC is equal to 6 by this value is equal to root of A square plus B square plus C square is 11 minus 2 by 11, 9 by 11. These are the direction cosines of AB. These are the direction ratios of AB. Direction cosines of AB. We got it. Direction cosines which are denoted by generally cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. But in the question you have to observe that alpha, beta with OY and OZ. Cos alpha is the angle made by the line with x-axis. But according to the question, y-axis and z-axis is alpha, beta. So you can take this is alpha, this is beta, this is any other angle you can take now. According to the question we are going now. So comparing these values, we have cos alpha is equal to minus 2 by 11. That implies sin square alpha equal to formula 1 minus cos square alpha. 1 minus cos square alpha means 4 by 121, which is equal to 121 minus 4. 121 minus 4 will becomes, how much it will become? 117 divided by 121. This is the value of sin square alpha. Next, cos beta is equal to 9 by 11. That implies cos square beta, sin square beta is equal to 1 minus cos square beta. 1 minus 81 divided by 121. 121 minus 81, which is equal to 40, divided by 121. Is it right? 121 minus 81. So 1 cancels 0, 12 minus 8 is 4. After that, they are asking to calculate sin square alpha minus sin square beta. Now, sin square alpha minus sin square beta. Sin square alpha means this only, 117 divided by 121 minus 40 divided by 121, which is equal to 117 minus 40 divided by 121. So 117 minus 40, is it 77? Therefore 77 by 121. The value of sine square alpha minus sine square beta is equal to 77 by 121. Next question. A line makes the same angle theta with each of x-axis and z-axis. It makes beta angle with y-axis such that sine square beta equal to 3 sine square theta, then cos square theta equal to. These are the options given. Here, whenever angle made with the x-axis, y-axis, z-axis is given, always you have to remember that you have to apply the relation between the direction cosines. We have direction cosines relation. We have L square plus M square plus N square is equal to 1, where L comma M comma N are called direction cosines of the line. L is denoted by cos alpha, M is denoted by cos beta, and N is denoted by cos gamma. That means, that is cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. This is the relation. According to the question, a line makes the same angle theta with each of x-axis and z-axis. X-axis is related to alpha, z-axis is related to gamma. Both axis angles are equal to, that means alpha and gamma, which are equal to given theta. Since according to the hypothesis given value, alpha and gamma values which is equal to theta. And beta only, y-axis angle is beta, there is no change at all. So in place of alpha and gamma, you have to replace with theta. Cos square theta plus cos square gamma plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Cos square theta plus cos square theta, 2 cos square theta is equal to cos square beta, we are taking this side, 1 minus cos square beta. 1 minus cos square beta is sin square beta. So 2 cos square theta is equal to sin square beta. But one more condition is given, sin square beta equal to 3 sin square theta. Since sin square beta is equal to 3 sin square theta, so 2 cos square theta equal to 3 sin square theta. Now, according to the question, we need to calculate cos square theta. So, sin square also in terms of cos, we have to convert. 2 cos square theta is equal to 3 into 1 minus cos square theta. So, 2 cos square theta is equal to 3 minus 3 cos square theta. Minus 3 cos square theta we can take this side. Total 5 cos square theta is equal to 3. Cos square theta is equal to 3 by 5, which is there in the third option. So thank you students for watching my videos. Please do subscribe, and is there any doubts regarding 3-dimensional geometry or any other topic, please write to my inbox. I'll respond in proper time. Thank you very much.